So there are a couple tools built into the THiNKTech platform to help with sort of fast building. Many of them are right up here at the top, where you can sort of start out with something that you want the students working around. So I just want to launch a closing activity, and I can decide which thing I want to do. I'm going to do a check it here, like a reflection. So that's helpful because I can get in very quickly into the edit mode, and especially if I'm only using THiNKTech for an exit ticket today or something like that, it's pretty easy to build that way. But I also want to show that there are some pieces of content, some tasks, where AI can also help you out. So one of them is the sort it. So in the sort it, you can actually do a generate with AI, because you might not have a lot of time to sit here. You can type these and add images and do all sorts of things. But if I hit generate with AI and I go, I'm just going to use the one on screen here, 3rd grade states of matter, grade 3 to 5, 3 buckets, not 4. I can decide how many buckets, sorting spots there would be, and how many cards the students will have to sort. I add the categories here, because in this case I know what they would be, but it can also recommend those to me. And I think I'm going to say, could you have objects listed that students will sort into the correct category? Let's see what happens. So I hit generate. There's an easy, medium, and hard here too, so I could, if the students are really, all right, so here we go. Wooden pencil, water in a cup, air we breathe, smoke from a candle, things like that. So it has sorted it out. This is what the student view would look like. There's my liquid, solid, gas, and I can sort things out. So that's neat because it already did that for me. I could add pictures to it. Down here at the bottom, I can say prevent wrong answers, and I could say yes, bounce the wrong cards back, and I could say 1 card at a time, so that well, it didn't flip to 1 card because I'm in preview mode, but if I try and put a book in solid, it's not going to work there. Or liquid, it's not going to work there because it is a solid, so it will only sit in the solid one. So that depends on how you want to use it, but it's nice to have that generate with AI. These are all completely editable. In fact, I could come over here and just go to the image library and get water and drop that in place of the text, and now the student view, they would see the water. There is also math. I can add math in as well. There's a bunch of those sort of things. Oh, let's see here, water. I want to put it back. But another task that has some AI feature built into it is this sketch it task. So in the sketch it task, there's the blank freeform canvas. You can mark up a picture or a PDF. And then there is this AI generate. I have found this to be a little wonky, but I need practice for CVC words. For those at the upper grades, this would be a lower grade consonant, vowel, consonant words, kindergarten, 1st, 2nd grade, some practice with the structure of putting letters together into words. And I don't have that per se. I don't have a worksheet on hand that I want to use. What it's going to do is generate 3 options for me. And if I scroll down, I need practice for CVCs. So the problem is, and I have found this to be an issue, is that whatever you see is what the student gets, so it is cut off. I have a feeling, since the AI is brand new to their platform, that the AI is going to get better and better. But I want to show one other thing, because I would likely have Gemini. I do tend to have Gemini open when I'm planning for students. So I might be doing a check it, or I need a quiz question or something like that, but I don't have it fully formed right now. I can say, can you help me make a quick exit ticket multiple choice question for 3rd grade states of matter. Now, I am recognizing that the time it took me to type that, I could have probably just typed my own, but sometimes I struggle, especially with multiple choice things, with coming up with 3 viable wrong answers. That's more what I use. So there you go. So now I can just come back in here, copy this, go over to THiNKTech, and paste. So solid, liquid, gas, and obviously I can add those right in here. Now again, you might be thinking to yourself, I would never use it for that. I do find that sometimes, and if I am building this, I just have to indicate which is the correct one. And then the student view would simply be that question. But it does save a little bit of typing, especially for advanced things. Can you give me an exit ticket for balancing chemical equations? Which again, our chemistry teachers do know how to make those, but again, might not always have a lot of time for that. THiNKTech does not have a way right now to do that. I could add content from chemistry, but I'm just going to pull over here, and there you go. Which of these is a correctly balanced chemical equation? And I can just come in and grab and drop it in. So again, this should actually come over as an image, but let's see. Copy and paste. Oh, see, it didn't work. So in that case, I would need to play a little bit more with the picture because it's putting it in chemical format. I'd have to play around with that a little bit and maybe even take a screenshot, but I just want to show that there are some different ways that you can leverage AI. I know that some platforms, you could essentially create an entire slide deck. I can do that over here now. If I just open the canvas, I can say, can you make a slide deck about balancing equations? And so Gemini is able to do these things as well. So I think some folks who maybe were using AI generation things, be it through School AI or Nearpod or something else, now just want to point out that a lot of that stuff is also available in Gemini. So as I'm building something here for THiNKTech, I might be able to speed the process up for myself by having Gemini as a thought partner. You don't have to. You can stick to just the content that's in their library, but the hope is that this is a time saver as far as building things that can give you actionable data for your students.